Welcome! Today we're diving into one of the most important steps in your career journey, preparing for a job interview and getting hired. Whether you're a recent graduate or an experienced professional, interviews can be nerve-wracking. But with the right preparation, you can walk in with confidence and leave a lasting impression. In this video, we'll break down the entire process, from research to follow-up, so you can approach your next interview with a winning mindset. Let's get started by understanding what employers are really looking for and how you can stand out from the crowd. Before you even apply, it's crucial to thoroughly understand the job description. Read through the responsibilities and required qualifications carefully. Make a list of the key skills and experiences the employer is seeking. This will help you tailor your resume and prepare relevant examples for your interview. Understanding the job also means knowing the company's values and culture, which can give you an edge when answering questions. By aligning your strengths with the job requirements, you show the employer you're not just qualified, but also a great fit for their team. Researching the company is a step you can't skip. Visit their website, read their mission statement, and check out recent news or press releases. Look for information about their products, services, and workplace culture. Understanding the company's goals and challenges allows you to tailor your answers and show genuine interest. Employers appreciate candidates who take the time to learn about their organization. This research will also help you prepare thoughtful questions to ask during the interview, demonstrating your enthusiasm and initiative. Your resume is often your first impression, so make it count. Customize your resume for each job application by highlighting the most relevant experiences and skills. Use keywords from the job description and quantify your achievements when possible. For example, instead of saying responsible for sales, say increase sales by 20% in 6 months. A tailored resume shows that you've put thought into your application and understand what the employer is looking for. This extra effort can make you stand out among other candidates. A well-written cover letter can set you apart from other applicants. Use it to tell your story and explain why you're passionate about the role. Address the letter to the hiring manager if possible, and mention specific reasons why you want to work for the company. Highlight your most relevant experiences and how they align with the job requirements. Keep your cover letter concise and focused, and always proofread before sending. A strong cover letter can open the door to an interview. If your field requires a portfolio, make sure it's up to date and relevant to the job you're applying for. Include your best work and organize it in a way that's easy to navigate. Be ready to discuss specific projects and the impact you made. A well-prepared portfolio not only showcases your skills, but also demonstrates your professionalism and attention to detail. Bring both digital and physical copies if possible, so you're ready for any interview format. Practice makes perfect, especially when it comes to interviews. Review common interview questions like, tell me about yourself. What are your strengths and weaknesses? And why do you want this job? Practice your answers out loud, either with a friend or in front of a mirror. Focus on being concise and confident, and use real examples from your experience. Practicing helps reduce nerves and ensures you're ready to respond clearly during the actual interview. The STAR method is a powerful tool for answering behavioral interview questions. STAR stands for Situation, Task, Action, and Result. When asked about a past experience, start by describing the situation. Explain the task you needed to accomplish, detail the actions you took, and finish with the results. This structure helps you tell a clear and compelling story, making it easier for interviewers to understand your impact. Practicing the STAR method can help you answer questions with confidence and clarity. First impressions matter, and your appearance plays a big role. Choose professional attire that fits the company's culture. When in doubt, it's better to be slightly overdressed than underdressed. Make sure your clothes are clean and pressed, and pay attention to details like shoes and accessories. Good grooming and a neat appearance show respect for the opportunity and help you feel more confident. Remember, looking the part can set a positive tone for the entire interview. Arriving on time is essential. Plan your route in advance, whether you're driving, taking public transport, or walking. Allow extra time for unexpected delays. If your interview is virtual, test your technology ahead of time and choose a quiet, well-lit space. Being punctual shows reliability and respect for the interviewer's time. It also gives you a few moments to collect your thoughts and calm your nerves before the interview begins. Prepare a folder with extra copies of your resume, a list of references, and any other documents the employer might need. Bring a notepad and pen to jot down important information or questions. If you have a portfolio, make sure it's organized and ready to present. Having these essentials on hand shows you're organized and prepared, which are qualities every employer values. A warm, confident greeting sets the tone for the interview. Smile, make eye contact, and offer a firm handshake if appropriate. Introduce yourself clearly and thank the interviewer for the opportunity. These small gestures help build rapport and show your professionalism. Remember, the interview starts the moment you walk in the door, so be polite and courteous to everyone you meet. Nonverbal communication is just as important as what you say. Sit up straight, maintain good posture, and avoid crossing your arms. Nod and smile to show engagement, and use hand gestures naturally. Good body language conveys confidence and interest, while poor body language can send the wrong message. Practice in front of a mirror or record yourself to see how you come across. Listening is a key part of effective communication. Pay close attention to the interviewer's questions and comments. Don't interrupt. Instead, wait for them to finish before responding. If you're unsure about a question, it's okay to ask for clarification. Active listening shows respect and helps you give thoughtful, relevant answers. It also allows you to pick up on cues about what the employer values most. When answering questions, be clear and concise. Structure your responses using the STAR method when appropriate, and avoid rambling. Focus on your most relevant experiences and how they relate to the job. If you don't know the answer to a question, it's better to admit it honestly than to guess. Employers appreciate authenticity and self-awareness. Use the interview as an opportunity to showcase your unique skills and experiences. Share specific examples that demonstrate your abilities and achievements. Highlight how your background makes you the ideal candidate for the role. Remember, employers are looking for someone who can solve their problems and add value to their team. Be confident in sharing what sets you apart. When asked about your weaknesses, be honest but strategic. Choose a real weakness that isn't critical to the job and explain how you're working to improve it. For example, you might say, "I used to struggle with time management, but I've started using a planner to stay organized." This shows self-awareness and a willingness to grow, which are qualities employers respect. Some interview questions are designed to challenge you. If you're asked about gaps in your resume or why you left a previous job, answer honestly but positively. Focus on what you learned and how you've grown. Avoid speaking negatively about past employers. Difficult questions are an opportunity to show resilience and a positive attitude. At the end of the interview, you'll usually have a chance to ask questions. Prepare a few thoughtful questions in advance, such as, "What does success look like in this role?" Or, "How would you describe the company culture?" Asking questions shows you're engaged and interested in the position. It's also a chance to determine if the company is the right fit for you. If the topic of salary comes up, be prepared with research. Know the typical salary range for the position in your area and industry. If asked, you can provide a range based on your research and experience. Avoid discussing salary too early in the process unless the interviewer brings it up. Being informed helps you negotiate confidently if you receive an offer. Virtual interviews are becoming more common. Test your internet connection, camera, and microphone ahead of time. Choose a quiet, well-lit space with a neutral background. Dress professionally, just as you would for an in-person interview. Minimize distractions and keep your phone on silent. Good preparation ensures you can focus on the conversation and make a strong impression. For technical roles, you may be asked to complete coding challenges or solve problems on the spot. Review the basics and practice common problems in your field. If you're given a whiteboard or online tool, talk through your thought process as you work. Employers want to see not just your technical skills, but also how you approach and solve problems. In group interviews, you may interact with multiple interviewers or other candidates. Stay engaged, listen actively, and contribute thoughtfully. Be respectful of others and avoid dominating the conversation. Group interviews are a chance to show your teamwork and communication skills, so focus on collaboration and professionalism. Panel interviews involve several interviewers asking questions in turn. Make eye contact with each panel member and address your answers to the group, not just one person. Stay calm and take your time to respond. Panel interviews can feel intimidating, but remember, it's an opportunity to showcase your skills to more people at once. Phone interviews are often the first step in the hiring process. Find a quiet place with good reception and keep your resume and notes handy. Smile while you speak. It actually helps convey enthusiasm in your voice. Listen carefully and speak clearly. Phone interviews are your chance to make a strong first impression and move forward in the process. After the interview, send a thank you email within 24 hours. Express your appreciation for the opportunity and briefly restate your interest in the role. Mention something specific from the interview to show you were engaged. A thoughtful follow-up can reinforce your enthusiasm and keep you top of mind for the employer. Not every interview will lead to a job offer, and that's okay. If you're rejected, thank the employer for their time and ask for feedback if possible. Use their input to improve for future interviews. Remember, every interview is a learning experience that brings you closer to your goal. Stay positive and keep applying. If you receive a job offer, review the details carefully. Consider not just salary, but also benefits, work-life balance, and growth opportunities. If you want to negotiate, do so respectfully and back up your requests with research. Employers expect some negotiation, so don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. Clear communication ensures both sides are happy with the agreement. Once you've accepted an offer, confirm the details in writing. Thank the employer and express your excitement to join the team. Ask about next steps, such as paperwork or onboarding. Being professional and enthusiastic sets a positive tone for your new role and helps you start off on the right foot. Before your first day, review any materials the company sends you and complete required paperwork. Familiarize yourself with the company's policies and procedures. Plan your commute and prepare your outfit in advance. Starting a new job can be overwhelming, but good preparation helps you feel confident and ready to succeed. Confidence comes from preparation and self-belief. Remind yourself of your strengths and achievements before the interview. Practice positive self-talk and visualize success. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel walking into the interview room. Remember, you've earned this opportunity. It's normal to feel nervous before an interview. Take deep breaths, practice mindfulness, or do a quick power pose to boost your confidence. Arrive early so you have time to relax. Remember, interviewers expect some nerves and appreciate authenticity. Channel your nervous energy into enthusiasm for the opportunity. Professionalism goes beyond your resume. Be punctual, polite, and respectful in all your interactions. Respond promptly to emails and phone calls. Show gratitude for the opportunity, regardless of the outcome. Professionalism leaves a lasting impression and can open doors for future opportunities. Networking can help you discover job opportunities and gain valuable insights. Connect with professionals in your field through events, social media, or alumni groups. Don't be afraid to ask for advice or informational interviews. Building relationships can lead to referrals and help you stand out in a competitive job market. Employers often check candidates' social media profiles. Make sure your online presence is professional and reflects your best self. Update your LinkedIn profile with your latest experiences and achievements. Remove any content that could be seen as unprofessional. A strong online presence can reinforce your application and help you get noticed. The job market is always evolving, so keep learning and improving your skills. Take online courses, attend workshops, or earn certifications relevant to your field. Continuous learning shows employers that you're proactive and committed to growth. It also makes you a more competitive candidate. Keep track of your job applications, interview dates, and follow-ups in a spreadsheet or planner. Staying organized helps you manage deadlines and avoid missing important steps. It also allows you to reflect on what's working and where you can improve. Organization is a key skill that will serve you well in any job. After each interview, take a few minutes to reflect on what went well and what you could improve. Write down any questions you struggled with and practice your answers for next time. Every interview is a chance to learn and grow, bringing you closer to your dream job. Job searching can be challenging, but staying motivated is key. Set small, achievable goals and celebrate your progress. Surround yourself with supportive friends and mentors. Remember, persistence pays off, and every step brings you closer to your goal. Job interviews and the search process can be stressful. Take care of your physical and mental health by getting enough sleep, eating well, and exercising. Practice relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing. Managing stress helps you stay focused and perform your best during interviews. Feedback, whether positive or negative, is valuable. Listen carefully to any feedback you receive and use it to improve. Adapting and growing from feedback shows resilience and a commitment to self-improvement. Employers value candidates who are open to learning and change. Your online interactions matter. Be respectful and professional in emails, social media, and job application platforms. Respond promptly and courteously to messages from employers. A professional online presence reinforces your reputation and can influence hiring decisions. A positive attitude can make a big difference in your job search. Stay optimistic, even when faced with setbacks. Employers are drawn to candidates who are enthusiastic and resilient. Remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. Keep believing in yourself and your abilities. Let's recap the key steps to interview success. Research the company and role, tailor your resume and cover letter, practice your answers, dress professionally, and arrive prepared. During the interview, listen actively, answer clearly, and showcase your strengths. Follow up with a thank you note and keep learning from each experience. With preparation and persistence, you'll be ready to ace your next interview and get hired. Remember, every interview is a step forward, no matter the outcome. Stay persistent, keep learning, and trust in your abilities. The right opportunity is out there, and with the preparation you've learned today, you're well on your way to landing your dream job. Good luck, you've got this.